UNESCO World Heritage Sites in India. Part 1. The United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organizations, World Heritage Sites are the important places of cultural, natural, or mixed heritage as described in the UNESCO World Heritage Convention of November 16, 1972. There are total 38 World Heritage Sites located in India. Out of these, 30 are cultural sites, 7 are natural sites, and 1 mixed criteria site. India comes 6th position with largest number of sites in the world. Apart from the 38 sites inscribed on the World Heritage List, there is a list of 43 tentative sites for recognition, which has been submitted to the UNESCO Committee for evaluation and acceptance. This procedure of prelisting is a prerequisite for the nominations for the World Heritage List to be accepted. Let's discuss about the unique 38 World Heritage Sites in India. Ajanta Caves. Located in state of the Maharashtra. It was constructed during the period of 2nd century BC to 6th century. The site was inscribed on the World Heritage List on year 1983. The Ajanta Caves are rock-cut Buddhist cave monuments, built in 2 phases. The first phase, around the 2nd century BCE, was from the Emperor Ashoka. The second phase, made during the 5th and 6th centuries AD of the Gupta period. The caves includes paintings and rock-cut sculptures. There are 31 rock-cut cave monuments, constitute ancient Buddhist monasteries and worship halls carved on a 75-meter wall of rock. Ellora Caves. Located in state of the Maharashtra. Period of construction is dated on 600 to 1000 AD. UNESCO inscribed Ellora Caves on the World Heritage List in the year 1983. The Ellora Caves or Ellora Complex, are group of rock-cut monastery temple complex. That includes Buddhism, Hinduism, and Jainism artworks and monuments. More than 100 caves excavated from the basalt cliffs of Karanandri Hills. So far 34 caves are open to public, which consist of 12 Buddhist caves, numbered 1 to 12. 17 Hindu caves, numbered 13 to 29. And 5 Jain caves, numbered 30 to 34. Agra Fort. Located at Uttar Pradesh. Period of construction is during 16th century. Listed on UNESCO's World Heritage Sites in 1983. The Agra Fort, also called as Red Fort of Agra. It was the residence of the Mughal dynasty emperors until 1638. Located on the right bank of the Yamuna River. And built with red sandstone, covering a length of 2.5 kilometers. The major historic sites inside Agra Fort are Jahangir's House, Shahjahani Mahal, Ghazni Gate, Jahangir's Chain of Justice, the Muthaman Burj and Yaharika, and Shish Mahal. Taj Mahal. Located at Uttar Pradesh. Constructed on 17th century. Listed on UNESCO's World Heritage Sites in 1983. Taj Mahal means crown of the palace. It is a ivory white marble mausoleum and funerary mosque, on the south bank of the Yamuna River. Taj Mahal is built by Emperor Shah Jahan in memory of his wife Begum Mumtaz Mahal, died in 1631. Designed mainly with Mughal architecture, that combines features from Persian, Islamic, and Indian architectural styles. It took a time period of 16 years to build, between 1631 and 1648 under the chief architect Ustad Ahmed Lahiri. Sun Temple, Konârak. Region, Konark, Puri district of Odisha. Period of construction is 13th century. This site was inscribed on the World Heritage List on year 1984. Sun Temple or Black Pagoda is a temple dedicated to the Hindu sun god, Surya. The temple is attributed to King Narasimhadeva I, of the Eastern Ganga dynasty about 1250 CE. Designed on Odisha style of architecture or Kalinga architecture, and it is built from condylite rocks. The temple is positioned as the first rays of the sunrise strike the main entrance of the temple. Group of monuments at Mahabalipuram. Region, Mahabalipuram, Tamil Nadu. Period of construction is between 7th and 8th centuries. UNESCO listed year, 1984. It is a collection of religious monuments, in the coastal resort town of Mahabalipuram, Tamil Nadu, and which was constructed during 7th and 8th century CE. It includes 40 ancient monuments and Hindu temples, including the world's largest open-air bas-relief. Built by the Pallava kings in the 7th and 8th centuries and also known as the Seven Pagodas. Shore Temple, Olakanesvara Temple, and Mukundan Iyennar Temple are the major structural temples at monuments of Mahabalipuram. Kaziranga National Park. Region, Assam. Period, 20th century. UNESCO listed on, 1985. Kaziranga National Park is located in the floodplains of the Brahmaputra River's south bank, and it houses 2/3 of the world's great one-horned rhinoceroses. It was established as a reserved forest in 1905, to protect the rhinoceros. Later transformed as the Kaziranga Game Sanctuary in 1916. During 1950 renamed to Kaziranga Wildlife Sanctuary, and declared as a national park in 1974. Observing the wildlife and bird watching are main visitor activity at Kaziranga National Park. Guided tours by elephant or jeep are available, but hiking is prohibited to reduce human-animal conflicts inside Kaziranga National Park. Manas Wildlife Sanctuary. Region, Assam. Period, 20th century. UNESCO listed on, 1985. Manas Wildlife Sanctuary is a national park. UNESCO Natural World Heritage Site. A Project Tiger Reserve. An elephant reserve and a biosphere reserve in Assam. It is exactly located on the foothills of eastern Himalaya and is densely forested, and bordered with the Royal Manas National Park of Bhutan. It was declared as a reserve forest, a sanctuary in 1928, and became a bioreserve and tiger reserve in 1973 as part of Project Tiger. Keoladeo National Park. Located at Bharatpur of the state Rajasthan. Period, 1981. Listed on UNESCO's World Heritage Sites in the year 1985. Keoladeo National Park is also known as Keoladeo Ghana National Park, formerly known as the Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary. It is located within the Indus-Ganges monsoon forest biogeographical province, with an area of 2,783 hectares and hosts thousands of birds. It was declared as a protected sanctuary in 1971. As a national park in 1982. As a Ramsar wetlands site in 1981. 366 bird species, 379 floral species, 50 species of fish, 13 species of snakes, 5 species of lizards, 7 amphibian species, 7 turtle species and a variety of other invertebrates are inhabited there. Churches and Convents of Goa. Region, Velha Goa, Old Goa. Period, 16th and 18th centuries. UNESCO listed year, 1986. The UNESCO listed churches and convents in Goa are: the Church of Our Lady of the Rosary, Cathedral of Goa, Basilica of Bom Jesus, Church of St. Francis of Assisi, Chapel of Santa Catarina, ruins of the Church of St. Augustine, and Church of Divine Providence, São Caetano or Saint Cajetan. Goa was the capital of Portuguese India and Asia from the 16th century. Khajuraho Group of Monuments. Region, Madhya Pradesh. Period, 950 AD to 1050 AD. UNESCO listed year, 1986. The Khajuraho group of monuments are a group of Hindu temples and Jain temples that built between 950 AD and 1050 AD by the Chandela dynasty. These temples are famous for Nagara-style architecture and erotic artworks. Out of 85 temples, only 22 temples have survived. The Khajuraho Dance Festival is held every year in February. Group of monuments at Hampi. Located in the Bellary district of Karnataka. Period of construction is dated on 14th and 16th centuries. Monuments of Hampi is listed on UNESCO's World Heritage Sites in the year 1986. Hampi is the capital city of Vijayanagara Empire, 14th to 16th CE. Located on the banks of the river Tungabhadra in Karnataka. There are more than 1,600 surviving remains, that include forts, riverside features, royal and sacred complexes, temples, shrines, pillared halls, mandapas, memorial structures, gateways, defense checkposts, stables, water structures, etc. Fatehpur Sikri. Region, Uttar Pradesh. Period of construction is 16th century. The site was inscribed on the World Heritage List on year 1986. Fatehpur Sikri means the city of victory. It was built by the Mughal Emperor Akbar, 1556 to 1605. Was used as the capital of Mughal Empire from 1571 to 1585. The complex of monuments and temples, all uniformly in Mughal architectural style and used red sandstones. Fatehpur Sikri includes one of the largest mosques in India, the Jama Masjid, the Buland Darwaza, the Taj Mahal, and the tomb of Salim Kishti. Group of monuments at Pattadakal. Region, Bagalkote district of Karnataka state. Constructed during 8th century. The group of monuments at Pattadakal is listed on UNESCO World Heritage Site in the year 1987. It is also known as Pattadakala or Raktapura. These monuments are a series of 9 Hindu temples and 1 Jain sanctuary. The Virupaksh Temple, built c. 740 by Queen Lokamahadevi. It includes fusion of the architectural features of northern, Nagara, and southern, Dravida, India. Pattadakal is considered a Hindu holy city, in which 8 temples are dedicated to Shiva, the 9th as a Shaivite sanctuary called the Papanatha Temple, and a Jain Narayana Temple. Elephanta Caves. Region, Elephanta Island, Maharashtra. Period of construction is between 5th to 8th centuries. Listed on World Heritage Site in the year 1987. Elephanta Caves is a network of sculpted caves located on Elephanta Island, or Puri, the city of caves, that dedicated to the Hindu god Shiva. This contain rock-cut stone sculptures, 5 Hindu caves and 2 Buddhist caves. The Hindu caves dedicated to the god Shiva. The monuments were restored in the 1970s. Yet the ancient history of the island is unknown in either Hindu or Buddhist records. Currently UNESCO and the ACI are working together to monitor the site and implement conservation methods. Great Living Chola Temples. Located in Tamil Nadu. Period, 11th and 12th century. UNESCO year, 1987, 2004. Great Living Chola temples are a group of Hindu temples built during era of Chola dynasty. The major 3 great Chola temples are the Brihadisvara temple at Tanjavur, the temple of Gangakonda Cholapuram, and the Airavitesvara temple at Darasaram. The Brihadisvara temple was recognized by UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987. Other temples like Gangakonda Cholapuram and the Airavitesvara temple were added as extensions to the site in 2004. Sundarbans National Park. Located in West Bengal. Established during the period of 1939 and 1982. Listed as World Heritage Site in 1987. Sundarbans National Park is same time a national park, tiger reserve, and biosphere reserve, that densely covered by mangrove forest. Sundarbans National Park lies on the delta of the Ganges, Brahmaputra, and Meghna rivers on the Bay of Bengal. It was declared as Tiger Reserve in 1973, as a wildlife sanctuary in 1977, as a national park in 1984, as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987 and as a Ramsar Site in 2019. It is one of the largest reserves for the Bengal tiger. Nanda Devi and Valley of Flowers National Parks. Region, Uttarakhand. Established during the year 1939 and 1982. Listed on UNESCO's World Heritage Sites in the year 1988 and in 2005 also. Nanda Devi and Valley of Flowers National Parks located in Chamoli district of Uttarakhand, Garhwal Himalayas. It is home to rare and endangered animals, including the Asiatic black bear, snow leopard, brown bear, and blue sheep. The park stretches over an expanse of 87.5 square kilometers, 33.8 square miles. It was initially established as a game sanctuary in 1939, and established as a national park on November 6, 1982. Buddhist monuments at Sanchi. Located on Sanchi town of Raisin district, Madhya Pradesh. Constructed during 2nd and 1st centuries BC to 12th century AD. The site was inscribed on the World Heritage List in the year 1989. It is a group of Buddhist monuments, starting from the Maurya Empire period, 3rd century BCE, continuing with the Gupta Empire period, 5th century CE, and ending around the 12th century CE. The sanctuary has a plethora of monolithic pillars, palaces, temples, and monasteries in different status of preservation. It was discovered only in 1818 in a deserted state of preservation. Archaeological excavations undertaken thereafter revealed 50 unique monuments. Sanchi has a large number of Brahmi inscriptions. Kindly watch the second part of this video for details on other UNESCO's World Heritage Sites in India.